some people who want to understand how we're situated in the university. So our language programs, we have 3 that we're offering right now. The first is the academic English courses, and these connect directly to a degree. We have the professional trade and trade English courses. These connect more directly to professions or trades. And then we have the academic skills courses, which are more of your intensive English courses, what you would have seen previously. And these are your skills courses: reading, writing, listening, speaking, grammar, vocabulary, and so a social cultural lab. So we have a variety of courses in each of these programs that have kind of a different purpose for each of them. So let's kind of look at that. The academic courses, we offer 23 different academic English courses. And so these are if you're familiar with the language program before, these are kind of the bridge program courses. So our international students coming in would then take these type of courses, and they focus on specific skills that they need, or language skills that they need, to kind of ensure their success, academic success in the university for an undergraduate or a graduate level degree. These classes meet 3 hours a week, and the focus of them is academic. So an MBA English class, it will borrow from the syllabi from the business program and expect students to be able to read, write, speak at an academic level, which is a really different thing than if you have a community type project. So these are academic, and it's to engage the student in an environment similar to what they would experience in the university, with outcomes that are similar to those in the university. The professional English courses are here. These are 16 professional English courses, and these are more about professions that students may engage in. Some that we're really working on relationships with are the business English. We have nursing should be in here. I don't see it. So these are more professional type programs, and we're doing international relationships. So maybe other universities offer programs, or professionals in other countries. We're connecting with organizations internationally, as well as our students that are domestic, to put them into these courses. Our trade courses are a little different. What happened here? So our trade courses here are a little different. We offer 24 that are more about trade. And so, again, we're offering these as a component, a direct component for international as well as domestic collaboration. So we may work with like Vista College for training ESL students, or with LIT to get students in either the professional or the trade schools, to open up the population for those second language learners, so they can go into specific kind of trades. Use it with the fundamental is English here. Now, we talked about academic English. They're meeting 3 hours. These courses meet 6 hours a day, or 6 hours, a week, and the purpose of them is more application. So university English courses are more about functioning in a university or an academic setting. These are functioning in the daily work that they're doing. And so this is really important because it helps our learners to get their feet wet on skills that they'll need immediately to function in a job that they have right now to succeed. The academic skills courses are what you would traditionally see in the United States. These are generally what you would find in an intensive English program, so you're probably more familiar with these type of classes. So we offer a variety of courses. Each of these classes are offered over 6 levels. So you have a beginning or an A1, then an A2, a B1, B2, C1, C2. C2 is a very advanced, maybe equivalent to what a dissertation level language nuance. So it's very high. But they spend 3 hours a week in each course. So with this, they would spend 18 hours a week studying English. And so students, most of our international students, I guess about a month ago, Department of Homeland Security allowed us to start offering these courses again for international students, so we can accept or grant I-20s for students to come over to study English only here at the university again now. We also are doing the professional development, and so we have 5 classes here that we have from the College of Education. These classes have master's level credit, and so we're looking at creating a pathway for students to get their ESL certification, but then move that into a Master's of Arts teaching leadership for EFL. So students that may be in Bolivia, they may be in China, in other countries, they would be able to take these courses with a focus in ESL and then move them over to the master's program. Looking for domestic collaboration. So here we're looking for organizations, education, or just workforce that are willing to collaborate with us. So we've talked to hotels, we've talked to hospitals, different people that may want to hire or that are hiring second language learners, but they need those learners to have access to English. So this is a domestic collaboration unit so that we can work with them. We provide specialized classes. Those classes may be for a month, they may be for 16 weeks. They cover specific topics, but they're based on the things we've already discussed. We can go to them and do the classes. If it's at a hospital, we can do the classes in the hospital, or the students can come here. So this is a very nimble program to try to make sure that within our space, our local space, that we're helping meet the need for our second language learners so that they can experience social and economic advancement. And then again, we're doing that same thing internationally. We currently have 5 agreements with international organizations, looking at different programs to collaborate with. With Bolivia, we're working on 5 joint degrees with Lamar University. So this is a really exciting time. We're in program articulation now. So we're looking at a joint degree in English, a joint degree in Spanish, finance, marketing, and cybersecurity. So our students would be able to go down to Bolivia, study. Their students will take classes online, and these students will graduate with a degree from Lamar and UTABOL there in Bolivia. Our students would get an opportunity to work in their hospitals, to teach English. They would have an opportunity to have their tuition paid and their living expenses paid while they're teaching English there. And so this is a really incredible opportunity for our students, but we're looking at expanding that, and we're working with about 15 universities globally to do similar things with our international collaboration. We offer face-to-face and online instruction. When we talk about online instruction, we mean you get on the computer and we watch you, because language learning, we need to see that happening, right? So having students go online and do some worksheets or do some tests is not really effective language learning. They may read or write, but they can't produce the language orally. And so our online classes require the students to be present in the class, and we can have up to 50 students in a class at a time. We can break them into small breakout rooms, bounce through the breakout rooms so that we can monitor, assess the students. Just like you would do group work here, having students break into a table, do some things and visit them and walk around. So we have a really nice system for online language instruction. And then, of course, we have 7 classrooms here that we're using for face-to-face instruction. We've just received a grant or a gift from Hancock Whitney, and we're helping to develop a language lab, a listening and speaking lab, where we'll be able to simultaneously present 4 different instructional classes and cast those out internationally as well. But you can present it, record the students' responses on the computer, and then go back and assess them. And so it allows us to really teach 4 classes simultaneously and record the student's response simultaneously, work with that number of students, and then give individualized feedback to the student on their listening and speaking proficiencies. It's incredible. So we're very thankful for that grant. So this here, we're looking for support. Just like Hancock Whitney offered us a grant, we are currently seeking other opportunities and pursuing grants for both classroom activities. So a reading library. Our library here at the university is really nice, but it doesn't meet the needs of second language learners. Having reading material that meets the needs of adult language learners who are studying engineering or any other field is an important process. And so we're looking at creating a library here that gives us access to scaffolded or graded readers for students so that they can learn to read, they can hone their proficiency with text that's interesting, that connects to their specific needs. So there's a variety of ways we can support classroom activities. And then also supporting ESL, the teacher training. So events like this, VIP Kids sponsored this event, Express Book sponsored this event, the Office of Glodia sponsored this event so that we can have the space, we can have food, these type of things. So sponsorship for the program. We want to give access to a better future and create global connections through language and cultural exchange. These are our fundamental goals. So reaching out to others, creating a pathway for them to study with us, come here to Lamar, come to Beaumont, share their culture, share their experiences, can only enrich and empower our community. And that's what the Pathway program is about. Thank you. So I guess we'll take a small break and then VIP Kids will come in. If there's any questions about the Pathway program, I'd love to field those. Okay. Thank you.